Henry rifles. Utter the phrase and even the most novice firearms enthusiast knows of what you speak. It's brass and hardwood and lever actions, and a good dash of the Old West. Tried and true performance, and perhaps more fun than might be legally advisable. Don't let the looks fool you. These rifles are much more than shooting irons for today's new breed of cowboy. They're also the unbelievable choice of big game hunters who prefer the traditional look, feel, reliability, and accuracy that comes from an authentic Henry rifle. The New Jersey-based company has become legendary in a relatively short amount of time. Just a quarter of a century. That's all the gunmaker has been around. But in an industry that tends to measure longevity in half and full centuries, it's a blink of an eye. Henry has a huge catalog though. So with so many options to choose from, how do you know which of these beautiful and high-quality rifles to choose from? We did the research, so you don't have to. Since there are so many different options available, we scoured hundreds of customer reviews to find the best Henry rifles on the market today. Every shooter is different, and this list of rifles offers a wide spectrum of choices. Of all the Henry rifles, these 5 are the top of the bunch. All of them are high-quality builds and should offer you great value for the money.
Today, we're going to be looking at Henry's new Xguns. When you think of a Henry rifle or a Henry shotgun, you really don't think home defense firearm. But now with their new Xguns, they make a very good choice. This particular one that is in my hands is chambered in .38 Special and also .357 Magnum. You do have your synthetic stock with your M-lock on the side. It does have a pick rail on the bottom so you can mount a flashlight. This is threaded 5/8 by 24 and you can thread a suppressor on of your choice. This particular one that I have on here now is an Atlas Defense Pilum and it can handle .38 Specials and all the way up to .357 Magnum. The rifle holds 7 rounds. It does have your sling mount so you can mount you a sling, and it does have a rubber butt pad that helps protect your shoulder. The barrel is 17.4 inches long and the twist rate is 1/16. Overall length is 36.3 inches. You have fiber octave sights on the front and also on the rear, and the rifle comes in weighing just a little over 7 pounds. One of the great things about the Xguns is that they're threaded. Now this particular one that I mentioned before is chambered in .38 .357. They also make them in .45 Colt and also .44 Magnum. Let's do some shooting and you're going to see how quiet this setup is with the suppressor, firing regular .38 Specials. Let's go out at 100. In my hands is the all-weather 4570. The 4570 round has been around for a long, long time. A lot of people enjoy the 4570 because of its versatility. Now, you can load light cowboy action loads in it. You can load some black powder loads. You can also load loads that are pretty hot that you can use to take pretty much any big game animal in North America. I myself love the 4570. Here recently, this past spring, I was able to take my first big game animal with the 4570 cartridge. The barrel on this rifle is 18.43 inches long. It does have a brass bead front sight, and it is equipped with the buckhorn sight on the rear. This rifle is sporting the hard chrome finish. This is what sets this rifle apart. This will allow you to take this rifle out hunting or as a truck gun. And the old saying, you know, you can ride them hard and put them away wet. This is what they meant by this rifle. Henry did not shy away from having wood furniture on their rifles. This rifle, it does have wood furniture on it, but it has a special coating to help keep out the elements. The magazine holds 4 rounds. And this is my favorite part of the video. Now, these particular rounds that I'm using are 300 grain hollow points. It does hold 4 rounds, and I've got some 3-liter soda bottles down here that I need to take care of. All right. Eyes and ears are on. Here we go. All right, let's get the one on top of the target right there. Wham! All right, let's get this guy right here pretty close. It just obliviates it. All right, that one on the ground, it's not going to get away from us. Oh, that never gets old. Never, ever gets old. All right. In my hand, I have the Henry Big Boy. Now, the Henry Big Boy's been out for several years now, and it is the staple of the Henry rifles. When you go into a gun shop, you automatically recognize AR-15s, AK-47s, and looking at this brass receiver, you immediately identify it as the Big Boy. Another feature of the Big Boy Henry rifles is that they are SAS approved. They have long been respected among the single action shooters and their sport. The Big Boy is currently chambered in 3 different calibers: the .357, the .44, and also the .45 Colt. Now, you can shoot 38 specials in the .357 and 44 specials in the .44 Magnum. All the Henry Big Boys sport a 20-inch octagonal barrel, and all of them hold 10 rounds. All of the Big Boys are drilled in tap at the top of the receiver where you can mount your choice of optics. I currently have the .357 in my hands. I'm firing some 38 specials. Let's shoot some targets downrange. Let's start close. Let's go across the creek a little bit at 50 yards. Nice. Click. It's a really good shooter, a really fun shooter. Now, let's take a look at the .44 Magnum. Now, I've got the .44 Mag in my hands. We all know that the .44 Mag packs a punch, and I'm shooting some 240 grain hollow points. Let's have some fun with some targets down here at the range. Woo! Well, there went that shaving cream. All right, let's go down here to some sodas. Shot underneath it. Oh yeah. Shot to the left of it. There we go. All right, let's go down here on some steel. Man, that .44 Mag. All right, there's some shaving cream right there on the ground. That thought he was going to get away. Oh, I nicked it. Another X-Gun that we need to talk about is Henry's 410 X-Gun. It's just like the 38 .357 that I was shooting earlier. Still has your pick rail, it has your M-locks on the side, your sling mounts, but this barrel is a little under 20 inches long, and it does have Invector style choke tubes. So you can replace the chokes of your choice. It is chambered in 2.5-inch 410, and the great thing about home defense or out in the field is the options of a 410. You can fire birdshot through them, you can fire buckshot through them, and you can even fire slugs. In my opinion, this is one of the handiest shotguns that Henry has made. It's very light, so you can take it out in the field for your rabbit hunts or your bird hunts, but it does make a good option for self-defense. Like all of the Henry X-Guns, they are side loading gate. You guys wanted that and Henry delivered, but I've got 6 rounds of 2.5-inch 7-shot. Let's put some shots on steel. Click. As you can tell with the X-Gun, this isn't your traditional Henry. Henry has come a long way, and they have listened to you guys, your feedback, in making the side loading gate X-Guns. You wanted something that was chambered in 44, 45, and also 38, 357 that was threaded, and a side loading gate, and Henry delivered. Now, whether you're using this for home defense or you want to take it out in the field, your Henry will get it done.